I want that kid.
Forget it. I'm not going to start chasing pigeons around. I'll take the reins in this one, McCall.
Ruffy's the only one who knows how to run the birds.
Police!
All right, where is she?
This girl has been kidnapped due to your negligence.
They got Ruffy.
Hit it, man, cops!
Looks like our little bird flew the coop.
Works for me.
No cheating, Yank. You gotta circle till I get on my bike, okay? Good luck. I'm gonna beat you home, Yank.
Hey, old Yank, looks like you found me. Hello, pal. Don't you know that a gentleman always lets his lady win?
Hey! Pete! Did I beat him? Did I beat Yank? I knew I could beat you. Do you think you let me win, Uncle Pete?
Gee, I figure a win is a win, Ruffy, no matter how you come by it.
That's not why I always take your socks and gin rummy.
Come on, we gotta feed the birds. Look at them. No matter how much you feed them, they always act like they're starving to death.
Well, maybe they're just tired of being cooped up, Pete. Maybe I ought to let them out for a while.
Oh, sure. And so they'll all fly back to their old roost in Agura, huh?
Why don't you train them to fly here like Yank?
I'm gonna do that, Ruffy, pretty soon. Pretty soon. Ruffy, look, honey, why don't you go down to the market and get us a couple of big, thick, juicy steaks for dinner, huh?
Steaks?
Yeah.
Sure. Did you hit an exact or something, Pete?
Yeah, I hit an exacting. Hey, take cake with you. Come on. Take care of him now, okay?
Okay.
Here you go. Get going. You're just done. We're even, and I'm out. It's all there. I wouldn't touch that stuff. Look, I'd appreciate it if you were out of here by the time the kid shows up.
You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking what a shame it is you went to all this trouble to train these smart little birds to fly on our merchandise for us, and now you want to retire them.
I'm done. Through. We're even.
For how long? Till your next year thing breaks down in a stretch?
Look, you know so much about running birds. Do it yourself.
You know what I think, fellas? I think old Petey boy here is looking for a bigger piece of the action.
I think so.
The last thing I want to hear is some horse playing rummy getting greedy. So from now on, you're gonna do what I say, and you're gonna do it for free.
You can't do a thing without the birds. If I say no, it's no. You don't even know where they land. Grab them, grab them.
He was trying to let the birds go. You saw it.
Grab those damn cages, load the birds up, and let's get the hell out of here.
But we don't know how to run them.
I think I know someone that's gonna help us.
Wouldn't want to do me a favor, would you, McCall?
You want to do my nails over? I'll type your report.
You're a police officer. You shouldn't have nails.
Sergeant Hunter, I'm Ruffy Collier, and I want to file a stolen property report.
Well, honey, you're in the wrong place. I work homicide. You want to talk to somebody in burglary.
You are Sergeant Rick Hunter, aren't you?
I was this morning.
Your cousin, Jilly, my bookmaker, he said that you were the best cop on the force and that I should talk to you.
Jilly's your bookmaker, too?
Actually, he used to handle some of my Uncle Pete's action, and I used to help him make his picks. But Uncle Pete fell off the roof and was killed, and somebody swiped the rest of his pigeons. And I want to file a complaint so that you could help find them.
Pigeons, huh?
Okay, who put her up to this? Delgado?
Look, honey, I'd like to help you out, but I'm real busy right now.
They stole the rest of his pigeons, and nobody wants to help me.
Nice going, Hunter.
Your Uncle Pete gambled a lot?
I guess, Benny called him a degenerate. I think that means he gambled.
Who's Benny?
A friend.
So Uncle Jilly's taking bets on pigeon races, huh?
Uncle Pete never bet on pigeons. He bet on horses and football and basketball.
Lucky for them, those birds can live on chicken feed, considering the odds Jilly pays.
Hunter. Look, honey, I know how important these birds are to you, and we'd like to help you out and all, but I gotta be honest with you. As far as the police department's concerned and the law, this is a very petty crime. Do you understand what I'm saying?
You're not going to help me find out who took him and get him back.
The captain wouldn't authorize it, sweetheart. The birds aren't worth enough to justify the time of 2 police officers.
Those pigeons are worth from $100 to $300 apiece. And Yank, I could get $700 for him as a breeder.
How many birds did you say there were again?
McCall.
About 30, not counting Yank.
Well, I think we could go by the loft on our way home.
Come on.
Hunter.
Forget it. I'm not going to start chasing pigeons around.
Why don't you go on up? I'll check in. This is L56, McCall. I need some information on somebody. Patch me into records, please.
L56, stand by.
Ruffy, isn't it possible that somebody left the cage doors open and the birds flew away?
Somebody took them. The carrying cages are gone, and anyway, if somebody did let them go, only Yank would come back. Because, you see, Yank was retrained to this coop, and if something happened to this coop, Yank would fly back to his old home.
And the other birds wouldn't fly back here?
Not yet. They hadn't been here long enough to find out that this is their real home. Uncle Pete just got them.
Ruffy, you said your Uncle Pete gambled a lot. Was he in hock to the bookies?
For a long time, but he got healthy again just before his accident. He'd been living on beans for a month, and then all of a sudden he sends me out to buy some steaks. He must have hit a big one.
Hunter? I ran a check on the girl's uncle, Pete Collier. The autopsy report showed that he died of a broken neck, probably the result of the fall. He had an open pint of bourbon in his pocket, but the blood test showed under .01. So he wasn't drunk.
So we've got a degenerate gambler who, according to Ruffy, was tapped out. And he happens to own $9,000 worth of racing pigeons.
Can you help me find my pigeons for me?
Well, I think it's time we take you home now, Ruffy.
Well, we can't run a police investigation with you tagging along, you know.
Investigation? Come on, those birds are probably somewhere by now.
Come on, let's go.
Do we get to ride in the police car again? Can we run the siren this time?
We'll be lucky if the lousy car starts this time.
That's it. You don't have to walk me to the door. I'm 10, you know. And besides, I don't want to worry my parents coming home in a police car and all. Bye.
They'll hardly recognize this as a police car. You think we're saps for running this down?
I'm a homicide detective, not Dr. Doolittle.
Well, we may have a homicide. It's obvious what could have happened. One of Pete's gambling debts caught up with him, and they grabbed his only assets. Ruffy said those birds were worth over $9,000.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't believe everything she says. Because she's not going home.
There she is. Hey, sweetie, should you be on your own like this?
4062 Tiverton Road. And you don't have to drop the meter if you don't want to.
Yes, ma'am. Police!
You okay?
Yeah. What do they want with that kid?
Good question. Real good question.
What do you mean you don't know where she is? What kind of answer is that? We gotta make that run or they're gonna fold up shop on the other side of the border. Then we'll be out the money and the shipment. Which one of you two guys wants to explain that to our creditors?
You don't understand. These two are cops.
You don't understand. What, the two of you just float out of the sky? Huh? What, do you think they're gonna slap our wrists for this? We're gonna all wind up as mincemeat in some local butcher shop. Now, you two hit every place where that kid might be and then some. I want that kid. She's the only one that knows how to run those birds and where they're gonna fly into.
And those two gunslingers we ran into, we just forget about them? That ain't so easy. Listen, man, I've heard about Hunter.
I don't care what you heard. You two guys find that kid.
This is what she said, 6042 Tiverton. What do we owe you? Always willing to help so long. Besides, the kid took care of it. Here you go. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay, Wags. 10 across on Rubberneck in the 3rd. Can I help you?
Yeah, is your name Benny?
Yeah, what do you want?
We're looking for a little girl named Ruffy Collier.
So, am I supposed to...
Okay, sport. I'm looking for that girl, and I better find her in primo condition real quick. Otherwise, I'm gonna be sorry all over you.
No!
Ruffy,
No! Please don't hurt him! Leave him alone!
Ruffy.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm all right, sweetheart. It's all right, baby. It's all right, baby. All right, sweetheart. After her parents died, it was foster homes and juvenile hall, the usual bit. Then Pete found her.
Nobody from the social welfare never came looking for you?
Sure they did, but Pete took care of him.
Pete was a warm, decent, wonderful human being, a sweetheart. But he was a degenerate gambler.
Who did Pete owe, do you know?
Every book in town. About 3 months ago, he told me he was stuck over 30,000.
He was in that deep and they still carried him?
Nah, they sold off his mark as $0.25 to, would you believe this? Jake Henderson.
Jake Henderson? He breaks kneecaps for a living. Since when has he been buying up markers?
He bought up Pete's. And a funny thing happened. The two of them wound up partners in a scheme that Pete said would get him even.
Like what?
He didn't say, and me, I don't ask such questions. But it was plain that Pete didn't like it. They're gonna put Ruffy in another foster home, aren't they?
What else?
If you want her, you could file an application with the Child Welfare Department.
I give my right arm. But what happens when they investigate and find out what I did for a living?
Ruffy, it's time to go, sweetheart.
I want to stay with my Uncle Benny.
You will, sweetheart. We'll work it out somehow. You'll let me know where she is and what's happening, please.
Sure, Benny.
I'm going to turn on my answering machine, then I'll turn the volume up, and that way, if I call, you hear my voice, you'll be able to pick up the phone and talk to me, okay? Are you tired? Ready for a nap?
I bet I have a lot of new stuff to dream about after what's happened today.
I bet you do, too. Okay, come on. Shut up. Here. Let's take a nap with you. Sleep tight, kid.
know, we really should turn her over to the child welfare people.
Been to juvenile hall lately? Yeah. All right, what do you say we go see what Jake Henderson was doing with Pete Collier, huh?
Yeah, good idea. McCall, you know, maybe one of us better cover the back door in case Jake tries to boogie out of here.
Okay. It's your idea, your job. I'll go in.
Now, wait a minute. It's a pretty rough place in there. Okay, we'll flip a coin.
All right, we'll use my coin.
Heads. Heads.
You cheat.
Next time we'll use your coin, the one with 2 tails. Now, come on, let's go. Besides, you look like a cop. They'll never make me.
It's the cops!
I don't think you're gonna get very far without this, Jake.
Okay, Jake. You want to tell me why you bought up all of Pete Collier's markers?
Pete Collier, I never heard of him. Ah!
How's your hearing now, Jake?
So I picked up a few of his markers, so what? I figured Pete Collier was due for a change of luck, and at 25 cents on the dollar, how much can I lose, right?
Yeah, well, his luck, it ran out altogether.
It happens.
You didn't get hurt, though, did you? The way I figured, you're just about even. You spent $7,500 buying up those markers, but you must have pulled in at least that much when you unloaded Pete's birds.
What birds? Oh, you mean the pigeons? I heard they flew away.
Yeah, well, if you happen to see them flying overhead, you'll be sure to let us know, won't you, Jake?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
I think it's gonna go tell on you, Hunter.
Yeah, it'd be real nice to know to who.
Come on. This is how we used to do it when we were busting bookies in Vice. Here we go. 555-7721.
Deacon, Jake, hey, what the hell did you get me into?
What are you talking about?
I just got shoved around by a hard-nosed cop named Hunter. Now, I ain't standing still for this. Deacon, I'm telling you.
Cool it, Jake. Just cool it. Did he bust you?
No, but,
Then what are you worried about? He's just blowing smoke. If he flashes his badge again, call me. You didn't tell him nothing, did you?
of course not. Hey, there's no connection to you at all.
Okay, I'll talk to you later.
Okay, that's Neighbors Feeding Grain off San Fernando Road, right?
That's a Roger, L56.
Thanks, Lucille. L56 out. Oh, whoa, whoa, no. Whoa. You are not getting into my car with that. It doesn't go with the upholstery.
You're so picky.
You know, this sauce is going to eat right through my paint. Why do you have all of that?
I bought a couple extra chili dogs for Ruffy.
She doesn't have it tough enough being a homeless orphan? All right, look, I ran that number down that Jake called. You ready for this? It belongs to a Neighbors Feeding Grain out in the Northwest Valley. It's owned and operated by a guy named Carl Deacon.
You know what else? There was a sack of pigeon feed in Pete's loft with their name on it.
Okay, well, why don't you finish your whatever, and we'll go check it out.
L56, stand by for a patch call from your precinct captain. Stand by, please.
Hey, where are you?
Captain, this is McCall. Hunter is, out of the car right now. Can I help?
Yeah, I got a real upset lady from child welfare on my phone wanting to know what you two have done with one of their charges. I suggest you explain it to her. Hold on while I patch her call into you.
Great. Okay, now what do I tell her?
Tell him you can't hear her because your radio doesn't work.
Hunter, this is my car, not yours. In my car, everything works.
Except the radio. I'll take the reins in this one, McCall.
You didn't even want this case. Remember you said, I'm not gonna go chase after a bunch of birds. You remember that?
This case is obviously bigger than a bunch of missing birds. I think we should do it my way, McCall. Otherwise, somebody's gonna find out you've been harboring a child that should be in the custody of the Child Welfare Department.
You went along with it. You were an accomplice.
But she's in your apartment. Would you like to come in and watch?
Come in.
Carl Deacon?
Yeah, what do you want?
Yeah, a mutual friend sent me over to see you. Jake Henderson?
About what?
Well, he said you'd make me a heck of a deal on some pigeons.
I don't sell pigeons. Only feed, a few quail, and some loft equipment. That's all.
Oh, come on. I was standing right there when he made the phone call.
You're a cop, right?
He made you too. What do you think tipped it off? Was it something you said or did, or maybe it was just instinct?
Oh, I think it was instinct. Like me, I've got it too, only on the other side of the fence. Like right now, I think you're lying to me about those birds and that maybe they're right here.
I don't have to dance around with you, cop, so get lost.
We'd really like to see those birds, Deacon. They belong to a little girl. Now, you don't mind if we look around, do you?
If you got a warrant, you can look till your eyes pop out. If not, there's the door.
You want a paper? I'll get the judge to issue me a paper. But I gotta be honest with you, Deacon. The next time I leave here, this place isn't gonna be this neat. And if you lie to me about what you had to do with Pete Collier's dying from bad credit and a broken neck, you're gonna need some rearranging, too.
What'd you tell Miguel? Well, tell him we're gonna be down there tomorrow like we said. And he better have the stuff ready. Yeah, hasta la bye-bye to you too.
How are we gonna do that?
Do what?
Go down there tomorrow.
We're gonna fly down there in the airplane. How else?
You know what I'm saying. Without the kid, I mean, she's dropped into a black hole.
She shouldn't be that hard to find. Where the hell could that kid be? At a friend of Pete's, right? And how many friends can a deadbeat like Pete have?
I don't know, Deacon.
Another country heard from. What's your problem?
Look, she's just a little girl.
You're kidding. I thought she was your grandmother. Let me tell you guys something. The people that put up the money for this run want that dope. And if we don't deliver it, we're all gonna wind up in a cemetery. Any other problems? Okay, let's go.
You are, Hunter. Captain's been looking all over for you two. Been running down those missing pigeons, have we been?
Captain, huh?
Uh-oh. Bogey's at 12 o'clock.
Hunter, McCall. This is Miss Rankin. These are the two officers you want to talk to. Miss Rankin is with the Child Welfare Department.
I'm looking for Teresa Collier.
Have you tried missing persons?
You two are not going to smoke this one past me. Now, everybody saw you leave here this morning with the girl.
Oh, Ruffy. They mean Ruffy.
Why didn't you say so?
I have a court order to pick up that child.
Do you have a foster home ready for her?
My job is to pick up Teresa Collier and take her into custody. The girl is a truant and a runaway.
Oh, that's a laugh. She's got nothing to run away from or to. A kid that age, a foster home could take weeks, maybe months.
Captain, I demand that you order these two to tell me where I can find that girl.
I'm sorry, but an attempt has been made to kidnap that girl. She's also a possible witness in a crime. So she's been placed under police protection until this investigation is complete. Unless you want to be responsible for what happens when the men looking for her find her.
Yeah.
I didn't know anything about this, but I think under the circumstances, the girl should remain under police protection.
Well, I at least have to see her first. I have to report back the conditions in which she's being held and who will be the supervising guardian.
Ruffy? Ruffy?
Teresa! Teresa, it's Miss Rankin from Child Welfare. Teresa! All right, where is she?
Sergeant, if this girl has been kidnapped due to your negligence.
Well, she wasn't grabbed, and she took Yank with her. Looks like our little bird flew the coop.
Why? I've been trying to raise you and your partner all day. I still got that lady from the Child Welfare Department, and we know you have that girl. Now call me or get your butt in here.
Hey, Dee Dee, I just wanted to give you a call and let you know that last night was...
Well, anyway, at least we know she's all right.
Yeah, but for how long?
If she's in danger, the last place she needs to be is on the streets.
A little girl with a birdcage shouldn't be too hard to find, now should she?
Benny's.
Benny! Buffy!
Over here.
Hunter?
They got Ruffy.
Who?
I don't know. They got it.
How many of them were there?
There were two. A big one and a bigger one.
Easy, easy, easy.
Come on. Okay.
This is Sergeant McCall requesting an ambulance at 6042 Tiverton. Right. Ambulance is on its way.
Go find her. Come on, get her back, please. I'll be okay.
You sure?
I'll be okay.
You can relax, McCall. Ain't nothing here but us chickens.
I'd have sworn they'd brought Ruffy here.
They probably did.
And where'd they take her?
Probably the same place they took those other pigeons that were in the coop.
Hey, what do you suppose this is?
It's like a life vest for pigeons. You see, they put them on the birds when they have to fly over the water.
You know, this does look like something that would fit on a pigeon. It has little pockets here. This is heroin. It's Mexican brown. Hunter, that's what they're doing. They're using pigeons to transport heroin.
I guess that would work.
With Pete dead, Ruffy's the only one who knows how to run the birds. I'll bet you they're on the way to Mexico right now. Look, I'll get in touch with immigration. They can contact the border patrols at both Tijuana and Tecate.
They won't have enough time to drive to Mexico and back.
Hello?
Yeah, Chuck?
Yeah, what can I do for you?
Yeah, I'm calling about Mr. Deacon's airplane.
What's the matter with you people? How many times I gotta tell you? It's all gassed and the pigeons are on board.
It is? Great. Thanks a lot, Chuck. Just checking. Van Nuys Airport, quick.
I could show you how to start the pigeons, but I don't know where Uncle Pete trained them to land.
You see, sweetie, either you remember where Pete's place was in Agora, or we're gonna drop you out of the plane along with the pigeons. Only you don't get no parachute.
Wait a minute. Uncle Pete gave me a picture of himself in front of his old place in Agora.
Hey, look at that, will ya?
Now you don't need me anymore. You can let me go.
Hit it, man, cops!
the last pigeon.
I'm telling you, I know this country. There's a shopping center a couple miles this side of that hill, and a new housing development going up 5 or so miles the other side.
All I hope is you can find the place.
It should be easy enough to spot from the air. That is, if the kid's telling us the truth.
She's too scared to lie.
If I didn't have the cash in my own hands, I wouldn't believe that anybody in his right mind would be doing business with you guys. You hang $1 million worth of dope on a flock of pigeons? Que estúpidos. You don't even know where they're gonna land.
Let us worry about it, okay? You'll see us in a couple of days after we turn this deal.
Maybe you'll turn this load over, and maybe I'll hear from you. Amigo, I got other customers who are more of a sure thing. Adios.
Let me tell you something, Cucaracha. You want to trade bad attitudes? I got one with your name on it. All you gotta do is show when and where I tell you to. Or my pigeon-toting friends and I are gonna come back down here and stomp on some sombreros. Comprende, amigo?
Hey, I got all the dope you can buy, amigo. Now, if that stuff don't reach the people who are bankrolling you, it ain't my neck. Vámonos.
Let's finish up here and get out.
What the hell is this thing? It's a vest they put on pigeons so they can carry things. You see, it's got these 2 little pockets here, Captain.
We got it in the warehouse where they were keeping the pigeons.
Pigeons with their own little vests. It's cute, Hunter.
But what's all this got to do with whether or not the girl was kidnapped?
We think the people using these birds are smuggling narcotics up from Mexico, and they kidnapped the girl because she's the only one that can manage the birds.
Using pigeons to smuggle narcotics? If you're putting me on, Hunter...
Really, if you are putting him on, Hunter...
The police chemist ran a check on this vest. The preliminary report shows traces of pure, uncut Mexican brown.
How many birds did you say there were involved?
There's 30, give or take. Each bird can carry 2 ounces.
2 ounces, big deal.
30 pigeons, each carrying 2 ounces of pure heroin, 28 grams to the ounce, cut it 7 times, and sell it on the street for $100 a gram, and we come up with...
$1,176,000.
Exactly. That would look pretty good on our precinct report. Drug bust that size?
Well, we might have a problem with that. You see, this is the only bird we've got, and he was trained to land in the city. Now, according to Ruffy, the other birds are trained to land in an entirely different location. We think that's out at a coop in Ogura.
Well, what are you waiting for? Go out and pick them up.
We can't. Only Pete Collier and Ruffy knew the whereabouts of that coop. He's dead and she's been kidnapped. Obviously because she can take Deacon right to the coop.
Well, after we run a house-to-house to Ogura, a Deacon and the dope will be long gone, and the kid will be stuffed in a well somewhere.
You could have talked all day without reminding us, Bernie.
Just being realistic, McCall. There goes our big bust.
You know, Captain, I think Yank can help us.
If he was half parrot and could talk.
Captain, according to Ruffy, he was originally trained to the Ogura coop. Now, if we could make him go back there, we can hang a radio direction finder on him.
If your aunt had wheels, she'd be a wagon. Now look, Pete trained this bird to land in the city coop.
Pigeons are like cats. They never forget where they lived. And if the current loft isn't acceptable, they'll always return to their former roosting place.
How are you gonna get him to move out, Hunter? Move in a noisy neighbor next door to him?
That's very cute, Bernie. But I've got something else in mind.
Let him fly.
Turn him loose, Terwilliger. Stop!
Barn right there.
I'm gonna go around the back and create a diversion.
Yank!
Hold it, kid.
What the hell is this? That looks like a transmitter.
Stay put and put that gun down.
You okay, honey?
Yeah, I'm fine, but I don't think he's doing so good.
Hunter, you all right?
I think I sprained my back.
That was a dumb stunt. You could have gotten killed.
Well, it worked for her.
You guys will come see me, won't you?
We sure will.
You betcha, Ruffy. Just as soon as you get into your new foster home.
And you'll be sure to tell him where, huh, Miss Rankin?
Of course. It's time to go.
Give me a hug. You take care, huh?
You too.
Bye, honey.
Bye.
Be good.
So long, Ruffy. You too, big guy. Ow!
There ought to be a law. Good riddance. Kids and animals don't belong in a police station anyway.
Bern, you better get a shot for that right away, otherwise you might come down with spichinosis of the mucket.
You must really think I'm stupid, don't you, Hunter?
Well, when you've got me, Bernie.
Hunter, you ever think about having kids?
No.
Me either.
come guys like you always get out, Gatlin? I just watched the kid turn to spit on the sidewalk.
So long as the kid died, Gatlin goes free, huh?
I didn't kill Gatlin. I knocked the guy into a plate of spaghetti.
I have no choice but to remand you to the county lockup.
Oh, I hear you're still looking for a new partner.
Not anymore, Bernie.
To the start of a wonderful relationship.
So when are they springing me?
When you leave here, it'll be in pieces.
I'm buying. We'll go someplace real cheap and greasy. What's the matter? Not enough grease?
I'm not depressed and angry.
And all this red tape and antiquated systems are not going to sit well with me if Hunter winds up dead.
Works for me. Okay, guy forewarned. Anyway, take care of yourself, Ricky. Visit your mother. All the best, Uncle Leo.
Did I ever meet Uncle Leo? Isn't he that bookie?
He's a flasher.
What?
A flasher. A trench coat artist. On the day he was arrested, he was outside a lingerie shop announcing bargains.
With no pants on?
Did a hell of a business that day, too.
Yeah, I bet they did.
What's over there? I'm Sergeant Hunter. This is Sergeant McCall. What happened here?
Sergeant, I'm so glad you're here. I'm the principal. They just never learn. You talk till you're blue in the face, and it doesn't matter.
What, do you OD on something?
The kids say that he just smoked a joint.
Maybe a joint laced with PCP.
Does anybody here know where this kid buys his dope? Look, if somebody's selling bad dope, I need a name.
Well, Hunter, you sure do have a way with kids.
Look, I'm sorry, but my dad's at work and I can't let anyone in.
Maddie, we're police officers. We want to talk to you about what happened to Billy. Here's our badges. You can call the precinct if you want.
Maddie, I'd like...
Maddie, we need to know where Billy got his stuff.
Perfect. He's lying in a hospital bed dying, and all you care about is making a buzz.
What we care about is the next person this happens to. And look, Maddie, you don't want to spend all day crying your eyes out for Billy and then go back to school tomorrow and see another one of your friends wind up crippled or dead. Maddie, you have to let us help you. To help Billy.
We don't need your help.
Well, you need somebody's.
Hunter?
Look, if I want this kind of talk, I think I'll just wait for my dad.
Maybe I understand better than your dad.
I don't think so. My dad understands it all.
I had a brother who died from a drug overdose.
Why did he do it? Why did he sell us that stuff?
Who, Maddie? Look, if I can't keep you kids from using drugs, maybe at least I can keep you from dying from using it. Now, where did Billy get his dope?
Roscoe Gatlin.
I thought you said Gatlin was in jail.
Well, he got out on good behavior.
I don't believe you. You looked that kid straight in the eye and you lied like a rug. You didn't have a brother, did you?
Come on, get in. We gotta pay Roscoe Gatlin a visit. Guess who looks and smells like yesterday's garbage and is going back to prison for the third time? How come guys like you always get out, Gatlin? How come there's always a loophole with your name on it?
You're the one that ought to be watched, Hunter. You and your justice on the street.
I just watched the kid turn to spit on the sidewalk, and you know why?
Come on, Hunter. Just arrest the guy and let's go.
You can't arrest me. You ain't got zip on me.
Yes, I do. I've got one of the kids you deal dope to, and as soon as they put his guts back inside of him, he's gonna put you away for 50 big ones.
But I ain't afraid of no school kid.
Well, you better be afraid of me, because if you or one of your flunkies even breathes next to that kid, I'm gonna personally rip your lungs out through your ears. Now finish your lunch and let's go. Red wine goes best with pasta.
Hunter, you really are insane, aren't you?
It wasn't that rough on him.
You shoved him against the wall. You nearly choked him to death, then threw him through a table. That's not rough?
He pulled a gun on me, Skipper. But when it was all over, I served him wine. Roscoe Gatlin is the biggest scumball on the face of the earth. Everybody knows that. And somehow he has the system working on his side. He always manages to spring himself loose. And when he does, innocent kids wind up dead.
I would hardly call kids who use marijuana innocent.
Well, maybe not. But the punishment sure doesn't fit the crime. He shouldn't have to die for smoking a joint.
Well, let's just hope this boy survives so he can testify. Because otherwise, when Mr. Gatlin files for false arrest, you are on your own.
Thanks for the support, Captain.
Anytime.
Let's get over to the hospital and get a statement from that kid as soon as he comes to.
I think we ought to expand our investigation to include as many cases as we can against Gatlin.
Yeah, sure. As long as we get this one nailed down.
Okay.
Hunter, sorry to hear about that kid dying.
Unfortunately, Gatlin is already back out on the street. The DA refused to file as soon as they found out we lost our complainant.
So long as the kid died, Gatlin goes free, huh?
Hey, how about dinner, huh? I'm buying. We'll go someplace real cheap and greasy.
No, thanks. I just want to go home.
And do what? Just sit there and be depressed and angry? Come on, that's no good.
I'm not depressed and angry.
Sure.
Hello? Is anybody home?
Hi. I'm really sorry to bother you like this, but my car just broke down right in front of your door. I was wondering, could I use your phone to call the auto club?
Well, sure. Do you have any idea what happened?
Yeah, the engine stopped. I don't know, the car won't budge.
Yeah, well, luckily for you, I'm an expert on cars like that. Let me take a look at it first, okay?
Oh, gee, thanks. I really appreciate this.
You're welcome. Yeah! Did your car break down again?
Good morning, Hunter.
It's not morning, Bernie. It's the middle of the night. What are you doing here?
Where's your piece, Hunter?
It's in the holster on the chair in the bedroom, but what's going on?
Where's your backup?
It's in the sock drawer, top left hand of the bureau. What the hell is going on here?
I always wanted to see how someone like you would choose to live. It's very impressive, Hunter.
This is a search warrant, Bernie.
That's right, Hunter. All signed, sealed, and delivered. Stupid, Hunter. Incredibly stupid.
You killed Roscoe Gatlin with your own damn gun? I've heard you were crazy, Sergeant. I never realized you were so stupid.
Is that a question?
No, we're all through with questions.
Oh, we're gonna turn your butt right on to the DA.
Didn't you locate the girl?
Who? Oh, this girl?
Yeah.
I'm afraid not, Hunter. It's awfully tough to locate somebody who doesn't exist.
Susan Crenshaw was the name she used. Now, somebody must have seen us. I worked on her car for nearly an hour.
That must have been pretty difficult, Sergeant, since you were downtown popping a hole in Roscoe Gatlin's forehead at the same time.
Look, as soon as you guys are finished playing fun and games, let's get down to the truth.
The truth is you're lying. You claim you were home at the time of the murder, but you didn't happen to see the person who you claim must have come into your place, stole your gun, killed Gatlin, and then returned the gun?
I didn't kill Gatlin. I knocked the guy into a plate of spaghetti. I'll pick up his cleaning bill.
Oh, I forgot. You're not the kind of guy that kills people. No, you knock them down and beat them up in front of a dozen witnesses. Witnesses who describe you as being totally out of control, Sergeant.
I was upset. I was not out of control. Look, Look, ask my partner. She was there.
So Sergeant Hunter grabbed Mr. Gatlin, threw him into a table, and then poured white wine on his head, huh?
Well, not all of that is true.
Well, what are the inaccuracies?
Well, I mean, most of that's true. It was red wine, not white.
Now listen here, Sergeant. I have about had it with
Hold it a minute. Sergeant McCall, when was the last time you spoke with your partner?
Around 6:30 as we were leaving work.
How would you describe his frame of mind?
He was quiet. All I wanted to do was go home and watch television.
All he wanted to do was go home and watch television as opposed to what?
I had offered to take him to dinner, but he didn't want to go.
Did you make any further attempts to contact your partner that evening?
I called him.
At what time?
It was between 11 and 11:30.
What did you talk about?
Nothing. No one answered.
So how'd it go? What'd they ask you?
You'd think that after all these years of asking questions, I know how to answer them.
Why? What'd you do? Hang me in there?
No, I just told the truth. Unfortunately, in this case, the truth doesn't look very good.
Oh, the truth is, I didn't kill Roscoe Gatlin.
Of course you didn't. It's just a matter of time before they find out who did. It'll never make it to a preliminary hearing.
People versus Hunter. Sergeant, you will return to this courtroom this Thursday, the 21st, when we will begin the preliminary hearing to see if you should be bound over for felony trial. In the meantime, I have no choice but to deny your request for bail and remand you to the county lockup.
How about that?
Yep.
Well, look what we got here. Surprise, surprise, surprise.
At first, after everyone heard Gatlin was dead, nobody could believe it. He was a mean one. You'd have to be a real fool or a dead shot to try to kill him. Gotta admit, the only one we could think of that could do it was Sergeant Hunter.
He didn't do it, Sugar. Hunter doesn't kill in cold blood.
Hey, Dee Dee, I got no gripes against the Sarge. He saved me from a couple of broken arms one night when I came in under quota. If I can help, that's okay with me.
Word is, Gatlin had a pretty big supply he was about to unload the night he was killed.
Heard the same thing myself.
Any word on whether the buy went down?
It didn't. The buyer went home hungry and the merchandise vanished. Heard they tore Gatlin's place apart looking for it. Now everybody's dummied up.
That means the guy who killed Gatlin could have stolen the stash and is now looking for a buyer.
Could be.
All right, I really need you to keep your ears open on this one, Sugar. Hunter's gonna be in that jail for 72 hours, and every guy in there's gonna try for him.
Hey there, sweet thing. Got a spare hour?
I tell you, you ever hit the street, you can get yourself some really good bread. A lot of money in my business.
Yeah, but you got a terrible health plan, honey. See you later. Goodbye.
You sure been doing that a long time. You trying to lose weight or something? Because if you are trying to lose weight, you don't need to bother exercising. You know what I mean once you eat that mess hall food. Gives a whole new meaning to the word black. So, you used to be a cop, huh? I guess I don't have to tell you not too many guys in this place are very fond of cops. I don't mind cops. I ain't ever had a bit of trouble with the law up until the day I killed my accountant. I didn't mean to kill him, but he was cheating me. I accidentally beat him to death with my 7-iron. Don't get much of a chance to play golf around here. I think of being in here as kind of a game. I figure if I survive, I win the game. And I know the only way a little guy like me could survive in a place like this is to try doing things for people, you know? Getting things, anything. Food, drugs, information. You need something? Archie O'Hare is the man who can get it for you. So, is there something I can get for you?
Yeah, you can get me out of here.
Would you settle for lunch?
Chili dog?
With or without cheese? This way.
Look.
I'm a cook here. I got keys to the kitchen area.
There goes Honey and Archie for a little snack.
I think I'm kind of hungry, too. What about you guys? You like kosher dogs?
I love them.
Yeah.
Hey, how about a beer?
Hey, you guys shouldn't be in here.
Why, the kitchen's off limits? Only for police now? You know, I'm real disappointed in you, Arch. You know, after all this time, I thought we were friends, and then here I find you cooking with a cop.
Give him a chance, man. Maybe he wasn't making it for Hunter. Come on. Hold.
This is not the way you're supposed to spend your first day in jail, Hunter.
Well, it works for me.
How nice of you to drop in, Hunter. Now you know why you're here, Hunter. Cause of me.
I hear the gas chamber's a nice place to visit in the fall, Hammer. Sorry, but I won't be able to come up and watch you wheeze your last breath, but I gotta get my shoes shined on that day.
When you leave here, it'll be in pieces. But don't feel forgotten. 'Cause years to come, when they come through here, they'll swear they still hear you screaming.
Hey, Dee Dee.
Later, Glasgow.
Stole your what?
McCall, where the hell have you been? They told me you disappeared after roll call. No check-in, no phone call, no nothing.
Yeah, well,
I'm afraid that's all my fault, sir. When I found out we were going to be partners, I asked her to fill me in on her cases, and I'd catch her up on mine. We went out to breakfast, and I just lost track of time.
Well, now that you've had all morning to swap stories, get on with your work.
Yes, sir. I don't know why you did that for me, but thanks anyway. I owe you one.
What happened? You oversleep?
Yeah.
Or maybe you were doing something else, like trying to run down the guy who killed Roscoe Gatlin?
Anything the matter with that? I do it on my own time.
I'd do the same thing if it were my partner. Hey, listen, Dee Dee, if you ever need an extra hand, you can count on me. I know how hard it is trying to run something down like that alone.
I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but you sure seem ready to stick your neck out for me.
Hey, Hunter's a fellow cop, and I happen to think he got a bad break. If it were me, I'd appreciate all the help I can get, but it's up to you, Dee Dee. I'm your partner. I'm not here to get in your way.
You know, I guess I was wrong about you, Gil. Maybe I shouldn't believe all those rotten stories I hear.
What stories?
Just that you tend to come on a little strong to all the ladies in the department.
Am I coming on to you?
dibs on Hunter. We gotta steer clear.
Hammer's in the hole. Last time a guy slugged me, he wound up like ground round.
Move along.
He's taken, Dick.
Go on, uncover it.
Thank you, Archie.
Hey, you saved me from a broken neck. It's the least I could do. So, what was it like in the Max?
Terrific. I met an old friend, a guy by the name of Charles Terrell.
A hammer? He's gonna be there until his trial, I bet you. He beat the hell out of Billy Two Shoes for taking his seat in a mess.
That would set you off.
Put Billy in the infirmary.
Hammer's good at putting people where he wants them. Listen, Arch. They keep a list of all the prisoners' outgoing phone calls, don't they?
Yeah.
Could you get me a look at them?
Could take a little time.
Time is something I don't have.
I'm doing okay. How you doing?
Fine for the moment.
Well, what's that mean?
Remember a guy by the name of Charles Terrell, the Hammer?
Yeah, you made him for that triple homicide.
He's in here. He's awaiting sentencing.
Oh, boy, Hunter.
Take it easy. He's in maxed. But it's just a matter of time. He thinks he's gonna get a shot at me.
You think he's the one who set you up?
I wouldn't be surprised. I'm working on getting a list of his outgoing phone calls. Maybe we can grab a lead.
I may be onto something, too. My snitch told me there's a big drug buy about to go down.
Yeah?
It's the same merchandise that Gatlin was holding the night he got snaked. 5 will get you 10 that the seller is Gatlin's killer. Blew Gatlin away, bagged his stash. Gil and I will run it down tonight.
Gil?
Oh, yeah, Gil Glasgow. He's been assigned as my new partner.
You've been alone in the car with Gil Glasgow? I hear he lets the other cop drive so he can spend his time admiring himself in a rearview mirror.
Hunter, I need a partner. He's a partner. He even volunteered.
Yeah, after he eyeballed your legs, then he volunteered.
I think you're being unfair with Gil.
Well, instead of spending your time with Gil Glasgow, how about trying to get me the hell out of here?
I'm doing everything I can.
I know. Hey, how come you call me Hunter and you call him Gil?
It's because his mommy named him Gil and your mommy named you Hunter.
It works for me.
Take a hike. Hey, what is it with you?
I need a fix. I heard Tommy Skaggs is a man.
You know me?
You gotta help me, man. Look, I paid Roscoe Gatlin every dime I had, and he stiffed me. He didn't show with the stuff.
That's a con if he's dead. Ran into a cop.
Look, I ain't got no money, but I'll make it worth your while.
I bet you used to be real pretty, huh? Come on in.
So what do you think? Is somebody gonna make good on what Gatlin owes me? Who's got a stash?
Couldn't tell. But whoever it is unloading it on Larry Krell tomorrow.
You need some help there?
No, I'm fine.
You know, you're making me a little nervous there, sweet pie. Why don't you shoot up so we can adjourn to the bedroom?
What's with the artillery, man? I'm jumpy enough as it is.
Hold out your arm, now. A junkie with a clean arm? You know, the last time I saw an arm that clean, it belonged to a cop. Go ahead, prove me wrong. Stick the needle in it. We'll both go flying together. Let go! Come on, you're hurting me.
That's a rough idea, man. Where do I find Larry Krell?
Somebody order room service?
I wanted to make sure you were fully nourished before our big bust. I hope you like blueberry.
Yeah, blueberry's great. Oh, yeah, the deal's going down, and apparently the buyer works out of that brown building behind us. He drives a black four-door California plates, last three numbers 506.
Hey, listen, next time you're up all night, feel free to call me. I'd be more than happy to come over and take up the slack.
Well, the next time I'm up at 3 a.m., I'll remember you said that.
Uh-oh, looks like our guy.
Those two look awful chipper.
Not for long. I got something explosive in mind. Sure this place is safe?
Hey, it's safe. Count on it.
Let's see the stuff.
Here it is, 10 keys as promised.
That's Tony Carbone. That's the Hammer's first lieutenant.
There must be 8 warrants out on that guy. I thought he was hiding in Mexico.
Yeah, the Hammer must have brought him up to snuff Gatlin and try to set up Hunter.
Boy, there's gonna be a citation, this for sure. Maybe even a medal.
Look, we gotta peg the backup man. Carbone wouldn't do this alone.
Oh, Dee Dee, there's no one else in there. Unless they're invisible, we gotta move on this now, while they're concentrating on the merchandise.
I hope it's as pure as you say it is.
What do you think? I'm gonna step on it?
Come on, take it easy. Okay, this is good. I'm in.
Money.
Hold it right there, Carbone.
Don't shoot!
Come on, let's get to the car.
better get an ambulance before Hunter's only hope dies.
He was trying to get away, McCall.
This is L59. I need paramedics in a tow truck right away.
No more. I can't take any more.
That one really got you, didn't it? I got some more. Listen to this.
Give me a chance to catch my breath.
Let's see, what's Irish and sits outside? Patio furniture. A friend of mine went to see a psychiatrist. He said, Doc, I got a problem. Sometimes I feel like a teepee, and sometimes I feel like a wigwam. The shrink said, oh, that's easy. You're too tense. Get it? Too tense? Too tense? Hey, did you get the dust from between the cabinet back there? There was this guy. The most important thing was to get him top. The clerk here, she don't like dust between the cabinets. Did we get her or did we get her?
Yeah, you did real good, Arch.
Dessert time. Dark chocolate with roasted almonds. Or is it almonds? How do you say that, Hunter? Is it almonds or almonds?
I just say nuts, Arch.
Hey, where did you get the book?
Hey, what book?
The Life and Times of Sergeant Rick Hunter. Is this really a book about you?
Get the medic and the stretcher. Come on. Come on, back to the door. Now. Move. Come on, move. Let's go. Get back in there. Come on, get in. Go. Come on.
Where does it hurt? You see this little dimple behind my ear, next to my neck?
Yeah.
That's the only place it doesn't hurt. So what's the news?
We nailed the guy that killed Gatlin and set you up.
You're kidding.
Tony Carbone.
That locks right in, doesn't it? That guy's a real talent at second story work. While the girl keeps me busy, he slipped in, grabbed my gun, and wasted Gatlin. Then slipped back in and replaced my gun.
Yeah, that's the way it would figure.
So when are they springing me? Has Carbone talked yet?
Well, he will as soon as he gets the tubes out of his throat. We were in hot pursuit, and Gil shot out his tires. He's in intensive care.
Is he gonna make it?
Well, it's 50-50. But now that we know that Carbone was the guy that did it, we can hopefully retrace his steps back to the murder. Gil's on top of it right now.
The guy who nearly killed my only chance is working on this? Look under the covers.
What's this?
Lists of all the phone calls that the Hammer and his bozos made recently. Now, it may be thin, but I think one of those numbers might lead us to something.
Okay, I'll check it out. Oh, I almost forgot. I brought you something. I figure you probably haven't had one of these in a while. What's the matter? Not enough grease?
Thanks.
Look, just try to stay in this place for as long as you can. At least you know you're safe in here.
Yeah.
I'll see ya.
See you later.
Now, when you leave here, man, you're 150 pounds of dog food. You knew Hunter was mine.
You just tried to have a little fun, Hammer. Honest to God. Gave him a jolt and then got caught.
Where's Hunter now?
Infirmary? I mean, he's in the infirmary. We just winged him.
What's going on, Gil? I've tried to call you all morning, and then I get a message to meet you here. What's this all about?
A little celebration I thought we both deserved.
Celebration for what?
Well, Dee Dee, after all, we did bust a pretty big drug deal.
And almost lost the only person who could clear Hunter, who, by the way, was almost killed last night.
Hey, take it easy. We've got Carbone. Some pate?
Carbone is in a coma. And when he does wake up and testifies, provided he can remember his name, Hunter could be dead. Now, look, I got some numbers Hunter gave me we ought to look up.
Look, just relax. Everything's gonna be all right, I promise.
You promise?
Yes. Just relax, enjoy the wine and food. Let's savor the victories and put this other stuff on hold. I think we owe it to ourselves.
You know, you're absolutely right, Gil.
To the start of a wonderful relationship.
What's wrong?
My stomach, man. I got cramps real bad.
Wouldn't want that to happen, right, Hammer? You gotta live. So we can execute you.
Come on, man. He's hurting. Come on, he's driving me nuts.
Get a stretcher.
L59, this is Central. Come in, please. Over.
L59, McCall here, over.
We got back names and addresses for those phone numbers. Over.
Shoot, over.
Problem is they're all payphones except one. Over.
That's clever, calling people at prearranged times at phone booths. Okay, what about the other one, over?
25012 Alameda, the Rendezvous Bar. Over. Excuse me?
I'm Sergeant Dee Dee McCall. I'd like to ask you a few questions about who receives calls on your phone.
My phone. Well, I guess we get calls for customers sometimes, and employees. Wrong numbers, of course.
Well, who does the Hammer or Tony Carbone ask for when they call? Excuse me, miss? Halt, police! Halt, police! Let me guess. Your shift was over and you were in a real big hurry to get home. It's a pretty good match, wouldn't you say? I don't understand what the problem is. I have the woman. She's given me a sworn statement that she was involved in the conspiracy to convict Hunter. Let's get him out of there.
You know what your problem is, McCall? You've been partnering with that rodeo rider for too long. Now, you don't seem to recall, but we've got a system. And I run that system. Now, sometimes it's slow, sometimes it gets bogged down in red tape, but it exists, and we have to work with it. Now, these things take time.
How long?
First, we have to locate a judge. He has to review the girl's confession. Then we have to get papers signed.
Look, these chicken salad cases and busted cars are one thing, but we got a cop in the joint. And all this red tape and antiquated systems are not gonna sit well with me if Hunter winds up dead. So why don't you pick up that phone, you dig up some judge who's the closest thing to a friend you can find, and kick this thing in motion.
Oh, I hear you're still looking for a new partner.
Not anymore, Bernie.
Oh, really? Who's the lucky guy?
Rick Hunter.
Are you planning on going to jail, too?
Why don't you save your jokes for tomorrow when Hunter comes back?
McCall, just tell him I was doing my job. Just doing my job.
Stomach. Stomach.
Shouldn't you take care of that guy over there? It sounds like a wounded water buffalo.
Nope. I can tell what's wrong with him from here.
How's that?
He puts cigarette ashes into his coffee, and then he drinks it. Makes him sick to death. But it passes. And he gets out of Max for a while. There, you're all set. I'll change him again tomorrow morning.
Yeah, thanks, Doc.
Sergeant Dee Dee McCall. I have an order from Judge William Prescott to release Rick Hunter. Habeas corpus. Guess who's a free man?
Works for me.
Bet you thought you'd never see that again.
Beginning to cross my mind, especially after you got teamed up with Don Warner.
Well, fortunately, I managed to get rid of him in time.
So where is he these days? Looking for new partners?
Probably out getting his pants dry cleaned.
What?
Never mind. Okay, Hunter, so where's the new car? Captain said he was going to issue you one.
It should be parked right in front of the motor pool. I don't believe this. I mean, where do they get these?
Looks like it went through a firebombing.
I nearly get killed in prison, and the guy doesn't have the decency to give me a car that runs.
Well, no, I wouldn't say that. Just because it doesn't have a back end.
That's it.
What?
I'm gonna go back up there and make this jackass give me a new car.
Oh, come on, Hunter. Do it tomorrow. Let's go have dinner.
I don't want to have dinner.
Well, what do you want to do? Go home and sit by the TV and be depressed?
Hi, I'm having some car trouble. Could you help me out or show me a phone so I could call the auto club?
Oh, no. Come on, McCall, let's go get that dinner.